Retro Gamers. David here, the Game Over CEO, with another exciting episode of Game Overcast. So thank you for joining us again. I'm going to start off by saying I'm maybe even less prepared than normal today. I'm definitely a bit tired. It's been a long night. We had an early morning break-in call, so I'm tired. I'm stressed, but the show must go on, so I'm going to go on. And ironically, the thing I was going to talk about in my boss battle today in the show is stress. So, yeah, I have some experience in that. So we'll talk about that later in the show. Also, now Black Friday weekend is over, so thank goodness. All of my retail brothers and sisters out there, we did it. We made it through. Made it through another one. And so now we can recover, rebuild, restock the stores, get everything looking good again for the busier Christmas season as that picks up in a couple weeks. So today's show, we're going to talk about Black Friday recap, a little history on Black Friday, current events, retro gaming events, retro news, boss battles, stress. That's going to be a good one. And our feature segment, because just so much crap going on lately. We talked about this game on the previous show as we were rebuilding the Super Nintendo Plok. And now we're going to have to stop to answer the door. Is somebody there?
It looks like a repair guy.
Okay, hang on.
Speaking of stress.
Speaking of stress, bye.
Be right back.
And we're back with Level 1, the current events section of the show. And so we'll see if we can make it through this without being pulled away to check on the repairs again. So I'll try and go quickly. There's the door opening. But that's okay. That's okay. We're okay. We're going to multitask today. Part of dealing with stress, multitasking. So we can film a show and have a repair going on at the same time. Do you hear banging? I don't hear any banging. Anyway, so current events, Black Friday. So where did it all come from? How did it get started? So Black Friday, back, in almost 100 years ago, early 1900s, around the 20s and 30s, the day after Thanksgiving was a pretty big shopping day. But it wasn't anything like it is today. But the reason that kind of started was that back then, at the Thanksgiving Day holiday, they would have parades. And at the very end of the parade, Santa would come out, and say, now is the official start of the Christmas season. And so then, starting that Friday, it would officially be considered the holiday time, like for Christmas. And so stores could have holiday sales and put their Christmas decorations up and stuff like that. But it was kind of an unwritten rule that nobody would do anything Christmas related to promote their business or sales and stuff before Thanksgiving, until that moment when Santa came out and said, now it's Christmas time is upon us, right? So now, obviously, today that's changed because people put out Christmas stuff like in July. Now it's not as monumental of a day in that respect. But yeah, so back then it was the end of the Thanksgiving Day parades. The day after that was the start of the Christmas shopping season. And let's see, in 1961, it was shown that they used the term Black Friday kind of loosely because so many businesses, factories, and offices would have just empty offices that day. Because people would request that day off because they know they have Thursday off for Thanksgiving. They know they have the weekend off. So people would take a 4-day weekend, and it was Black Friday because a lot of the lights were off. The places were dark where they were working. So there was the start of the Christmas season with the parades. Then there was that time where people would take just the 4-day weekends, which people still try and take today. And then in 1981, November of 1981 was the first time it was published in national media that it was, quote, Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, as the official, shopping season underway, and that term referring to the shopping and not just the situation. So that's when that started, and it is the time of year that businesses tend to go into the black, into the profit, start making the money that they need to survive, because a lot of the other times of the year it's hit or miss. You have good months and bad months, but you end up pretty even a lot of times until the holidays, and then the holidays can make or break an entire business. So anyway, very important, and so it's not as superficial as some people might think. It does actually have meaning to businesses, that it keeps them alive. So it's a really interesting history. So I hope you enjoyed that kind of walkthrough on that. Let's see. And this is the first normal Black Friday, or pretty normal Black Friday, we've had in a while. With COVID and everything the past couple of years, not as many people have come out shopping, and people aren't fully returned to work yet. And but this year seemed like, at least to me, it felt like almost a normal Black Friday. There were crowds in the stores. Maybe not what it was several years ago, but it was more traditional. There were early openings. There was crowds at the door waiting to get in, stuff like that. So Black Friday is back, even though slightly smaller than in past years. According to the sales numbers, though, people are spending less, or at least less in the retail stores. Thanksgiving, when stores were open a couple of years ago, stores started all opening on Thanksgiving, right? Even Game Over. Everybody opened. Walmart, Target, Best Buy, every place, malls, everybody was open on Thanksgiving, and we thought that was going to be the new norm. But this year, this year and last year, actually, stores were pretty much closed on Thanksgiving across the board. And so sales on Thanksgiving are down like 90-something percent. So almost nobody is open on Thanksgiving except restaurants and movie theaters now. But Black Friday, the day, retail sales were down over 25% this year. From the pre-COVID levels. It's still up from last year, during the COVID shutdown, but down overall. So a lot more people shopping online. That's not good news for us retailers, but we have to keep working hard to keep the people coming into the retail stores. And so then overall for the weekend, it was a relatively solid Black Friday weekend, at least at Game Over, and from what I've seen, nationally. So stores did well. They did hopefully get some profit, get back in the black. But it's just not what it was, in years past. It's one of those traditions that I don't think it'll ever go away, but it'll also never be like it was, 5, 10, 20 years ago when, the stampede of, 500 people would rush into a Walmart or Best Buy at 4 a.m. or something. Those days, aren't coming back. So anyway, that's it on Black Friday. And then also, sad to report, in addition to our little break-in here today, ironically, I was going to talk about there's a new type of theft going on at stores nationwide called flash mob robberies. So I don't know if you've heard about this or seen any of this on the news, but apparently over the past few weeks, and specifically on Black Friday weekend, there have been mobs of people all robbing a store at the same time, like coordinated attacks, like organized crime. Very scary stuff, very, very unusual. It's never happened that I can remember, and I've been in retail most of my life, but this is really, strange stuff. But, anywhere from 20 or 30 people up to as many as 80 would all basically ransack a store at the same time. And it overwhelms whatever security they have. Even if you have a security guard at the door, like a Walmart or a Best Buy, they always have that one person up front, well, good luck stopping 50 people, one person. So it's really sad and unfortunate. It's just been in several cities, mostly in California, also around the Chicago area. But I know to a lesser degree it's happening nationwide now. And it's not just what you would think. It's not just jewelry stores and luxury stores. It was either Nordstrom or Neiman Marcus where they were hit, and it was hundreds of thousands of dollars taken, and just like handbags alone, just expensive purses. But it's not just luxury stores and jewelry and the stuff you might expect. But like Best Buy was hit like this, and they were hit by like 30, 40 people at once and got kind of ransacked at one of their locations. That was in California. And then another one elsewhere in California the same day and the same time, like 5-10 minutes later, was hit. And also CVS. You don't really think about CVS. You kind of take those for granted because they're everywhere, like Starbucks. There's your little corner, convenience store. But apparently, not counting just this Black Friday weekend when this has happened at these big box type stores. But in general, CVS actually put out a stat that organized crime, some kind of organized crime, hits a CVS location in the U.S. every 3 minutes. So that was pretty scary to me. But a lot of those, it's just one or two or maybe a small handful of people that just run in and, steal, soap or food or something maybe they need to survive or whatever. But this has gotten a lot bigger lately with some of these hits on the department stores and Best Buy and places like that. So I don't know. What is the world coming to, right? Why can't people just get jobs and make money, the legitimate way, and they have to just steal from other people? I don't know, but crazy times we live in. So on that sad note, let's go on to some retro gaming specific news. In the retro world, a lot of updates this past week. Disney is putting their classic games back out. The Lion King, Aladdin, Jungle Book compilation is out. Different versions. It has like the original versions, the updated versions, and even Game Boy versions in there. So that's available on the current platforms and also on digital that you can get that. Retro gaming conventions. I think we're pretty much done with all the conventions for this year. There's only a few that are happening either last weekend or this weekend coming up. But then, Christmas is kind of a dark time for conventions. They kind of all shut off for a little while till the new year. But we hope the conventions are back next year. I know CGF is back for our 15th anniversary next summer. It's going to be, massive. That's the biggest in Texas of the retro conventions. But yeah, even around the country, some of the ones like Portland Retro Gaming Expo that hasn't happened in 2 or 3 years now. Hopefully that one will be back, and some of the other big ones around the country. So let's keep our fingers crossed. 2022 is going to be a good year for everybody. Also, another retro gaming news, a couple of new consoles coming out that are pretty cool. The Polymega, I'm not sure if y'all have heard of that. That's a, like a remake console that plays the actual authentic cartridges from back in the day. But it's modular, so you can actually, put like a system to read disc games on it, or different cartridges like, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis. You can put these different modules in there to play different types of games. So pretty cool, very high end. It's not emulation. It's like full on like a authentic, reproduction type console. But those are out, and they are putting out an N64 adapter. So that was big news. There hasn't been a clone N64, legit system yet. Outside of the bootleg and, kind of illegal download type digital world of N64 games, to play actual cartridges and actual 64 controllers on a legit console, it just hasn't happened yet. So they're trying to put out the first. It'll be out early next year. So the base system there is $449. The modules $79 each. So it's a little pricey, about the price of a PS5. But very cool system. They only sell on their website, polymega.com. So if you want to get more info, you can check on that. Also, another company that makes kind of high-end retro systems, Analog. They make the NT system and some specific, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis systems that are very, very high-end, very authentic hardware consoles. They're putting out a new one that's a handheld. So the Analog Pocket handheld is coming out December 13th. So that's basically like right around the corner. So that should be out in time for Christmas. And again, that's also only sold on their website, which is analog, analogue.co. But you can check that out. And they also, for the handheld, have different adapters, just like on the home system for a Polymega. But they have adapters you can play Neo Geo Pocket, Game Gear, and Lynx games on it, too. So that's pretty cool. So some interesting stuff coming out. Those two are kind of high-end systems. We, like at Game Over, we sell a lot of the more like mainstream mass market type, retro consoles, Hyperkin, Retrobit, stuff like that. And so we're hoping that they come out with, handheld playing devices like that. And N64, we're waiting. So bring them on. We're ready. Also, I just wanted to make a general kind of shout out to publishers that, with the new Metroid Dread game, and a lot of other franchises too, like Mario and Sonic, Rayman, even Mortal Kombat. I mean, there's a lot of games that traditional side scroller type games that they have new versions and 3D versions, and that's all great. But as the new Metroid game showed, like there's still a big market for people like me that like the traditional 2D side scroller type games. And so please, publishers, keep those coming. Even with as you move on to a 3D Sonic or Mario or whatever game, like keep those other ones coming too. And so, it's been really nice to see those type of games still coming out, in the market. And so please keep that coming. And that's really it for the news. That's local and, national and retro news. So now let's go into the local news with Level 2 with some Game Over information and sales updates. And we're back with Level 2. Good timing, everyone. So now this is the company info. This breaks it down on a more local level. What's going on at your local Game Over store right now? So unfortunately, I don't have the full list of December sales yet. We'll definitely have that on the next show next week and tell you what's coming up. So just stay tuned to our social media pages for updates on sales. Also subscribe to our email list if you haven't already. You can do that in stores or on our website, gameovervideogames.com. And you basically get emails from us like once a week. They'll let you know what's on sale, what's coming up, coupons, events, cool stuff. It's free. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to subscribe to your magazine or anything. You just give us your email address. We email you stuff. It's pretty easy. So company events, no mass flash mob robberies at Game Over to report, so that's good. Occasional break-ins and just little petty stuff like we had today, where basically just a door got broken, but otherwise we're fine. We'll recover. They're rebuilding the door now. Just some of the crap that goes with running a small business. There are definitely some days when it kind of sucks, and you lose a bunch of money before you even open for business just because of stuff like this. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is, and life goes on. So that's enough about that. Let's move on to other stuff. So otherwise, at Game Over stores coming up, we have our retro tournaments coming. The December tournaments are coming up. That's going to be December 11th, so that's Saturday. There's one Game Over store in each market that does tournaments. They are free and open to everyone, so please show up and check it out. It's our store in Bellevue, Washington, the store in South Austin on Lamar, the store in Arlington in the Dallas area, and let's see, the one in San Antonio in Selma, kind of on the northeast side there, and also in Houston, the store on 1960. So those 5 stores are all doing events. I don't know offhand what the games are, but check out their Facebook pages for details and sign-up times and stuff like that. But totally free, and you win stuff if you win. If you don't, you just get to meet some new people. So it's fun either way. So come check those out. Classic Game Fest update. The biggest retro gaming event in Texas is going to be huge next year. I mean, all I can say, the ticket sales, we've had a Black Friday special going over the past week, and so that's over now, unfortunately. Sorry. But massive ticket sales, vendors, buying booths like crazy. So we're already up to like 50 vendors for the show, and so that's fantastic. This far out, 9 months out, that's amazing. So it's going to be packed. So you definitely want to be a part of that. So you can check out information on that at classicgamefest.com. And that's it for the local breakdown. Sorry, I don't have the specific weekly sales at Game Over this week, but I'll try next week on the show to have all of them for the rest of December, and we'll lay it all out there. What else is going to be on sale the rest of December? But now let's move on to level 3, the feature section of the show, and just based on the boss battle today being stress, and the fact that we've had a break-in literally today, the feature segment, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this game for 30 minutes, and that's it. So I don't sit and play games very much, don't have the time, I'm definitely stressed out, and so I'm going to relax and play Plok. So that's all we're going to do. So that's coming up now. So let's move on to the feature segment and have some fun. And we're back for the feature section this week's show. Since all the holiday stress has got us all a little crazy, including me, I wanted to just relax. So all I'm going to do is play 30 minutes of Plok. So please join me on this relaxing journey as we check out this wonderful game that most people, probably like me, hadn't really heard of. I think it was definitely under the radar. But do you want to read the back? Let's read the story here. Hey, you, over here, it's me, Plok. What do you mean? You don't know who I am? Here on the island of Acrylic in the magic archipelago of Polyesta, my flags are all over the place. Here they call me Top Banana, Head Honcho, Numero Uno, Big Cheese, King. At least some of them call me that. Would you believe there are still a few stubborn holdouts who refuse to recognize my supreme authority? I'm liking this game. But now they've gone too far. They've stolen my favorite flag. Oh, no. I know what you're thinking. Who would do such a despicable thing? I'll tell you who. The nastiest, foulest, most loathsome critters in all of Polyesta. Fleas. And I'll bet that rotten flea queen is behind it all. In fact, she's probably teamed up with the Sprouts, Rockefeller, Womack Spider, and every other troublemaker around here. Well, they're really in for it now. Besides my amazing, stupendous ability to fire my arms and legs at will, I've got my nifty jetpack, off-road truck, copter, and super secret vehicle. By golly, we'll show 'em who's boss. So come on already. Let's go get 'em. Awesome. I'm hyped up now. Cool. Let's do this. Yeah, play that harmonica. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Gotta get loose now. Shake that stress off. Shake off the stress. All right, so we did this last time. So we at least got to the first level. So let's do that. Get on your little boat and get over there to where the game actually starts.
You gotta hit start.
But it won't. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. All right, where is it? I see a lot of flags down here. I guess it's not the one he's missing, though. Okay. Okay, come on. Okay, Cotton Island. Let's see how we do here. So now if I remember, yeah, so we got... Those do the same thing. Oh, no, that's jump, shoot. Nothing there. You can do a little spin move. Okay, so those three. Okay. All right. So I'm not sure. What am I shooting here? Am I shooting... those look like floating flowers?
Don't try to think about it too hard.
Yeah.
Bit of an acid trip.
Yeah, Dan's going to jump in and help me here because I know he loves this game, and so maybe he can help tell me what's what. Okay. So these look like little giant hopping potatoes, but I'm sure they're something else. Whoops. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. All right. Now there's a flag pole, but there's no flag on it. So what am I waiting for? Oh, there we go. That's not a flag. That's my underwear. Okay. Cool. I must have been mistaken. There it is. So is he going to go just from world to world saying that he was mistaken? The flag's not really there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, look, it's like a little needle and thread. Ah, dead fish. Oh my gosh. Oh, did I just die? Okay. Oh, mercy. Okay.
You gotta use those limbs, man.
Can you shoot the dead fish?
They're already dead.
Can I make them alive or something? You just gotta watch out for the dead fish? Okay. Alright, alright. Can I, you can't, like, shoot up? You have to just shoot side to side. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Get that flag up.
All right. Oh, that with the little scarf. What's going on, it says. I don't know. Okay. Come on. I'll get that flag this time. I love that optimism. He keeps thinking he's going to get it, but I get the feeling he's not. Oh, what's that? Holy. Okay. Ooh. That's nice. Okay. All right. Got a big gem, looks like. I'm sure I should know what these are all called, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I'll just describe it as I see it. Looks like I'm catching the flower petals, shooting the big jumping potatoes, and apparently falling into the river of dead fish. Okay. All right. Oh, there's one there. Those are big jewels. Okay, so I'm trying to spell out Plok, it looks like, over there. On the upper right corner of the screen, I'm trying to spell out Plok. What the Plok?
Man. It's tough, man.
It is tough. Why is this so tough? This is not...
Block. Block will get you.
This is supposed to be a relaxing 30 minutes. This is not supposed to be like me stressing out over Plok for 30 minutes. I don't need that in my life. Okay. All right. All right. Ooh, I got him on the return like a boomerang. Nice. Okay. 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 Yeah. Oh, a little arrow pointing down. That means there must be something down there. Oh, that was a trick. Was there something down there? I guess there probably was.
Game over.
Well, that's it. Well, I thought I would last 30 minutes, but apparently not.
You got 9 minutes.
Okay. 9 minutes. I don't know if that's good or not. I guess that's not.
It's a tough game.
Is it a tough game?
Yeah.
Tell me it's a tough game because then I feel better about
It
only
is.
making it
It's
9
tough.
minutes.
It's not for the faint of heart.
All right, come on, Plok. Let's do this.
You gonna try again?
Yeah. Oh, I thought this was.
No, you got a game over. You gotta start over.
There's no continues.
You gotta earn them.
Oh, man. It's going to be a long 30 minutes. All right, come on. Cotton Island. Okay, I have you now, Cotton Island. Now, somebody needs to do something about all these rolling logs. It's kind of dangerous around here. Okay, okay. Here you go, Mr. Potato Head. All right. Whoa! Oh, come on. All right. Yeah. Okay, okay, yeah.
Get that underwear up there.
Get that underwear. It's funny, like, if he's going to be planting flags and using, like, a piece of his clothing as the flag every time, why is the first one he uses his underwear? Like, wouldn't that be the last, like that's all that would be left on, like, the boss level would be just your underwear, like, Ghouls and Ghosts, and then that's what you have to put on the final flag. Then he'd be naked Plok. All right. Let's see here. Okay, okay. All right, Plok. All right. This is really cool graphics. Like, I really like the way this looks. I like this, cartoony look. That log's actually rolling away from me, so that's nice for one to be going away from me instead of towards me for a change. All right. Cool, cool. Oh, and you can go back, so that's nice. Not a lot of the 2D side-scroller games will let you go back. You know, normally you just have to kind of keep going, and then once you pass something, it's too late. You can't go back and get it. All right, what's going on the flag that time? The scarf. Okay, nice. Then I have the P and the L of Plok. So, let's go on to number 3. All right. Get the big jewels. I wonder if these are like special rare, like family heirlooms that they're part of his family jewels. No? No. All right, all right. Now, I don't know if I should listen to him this time because I went down there last time and I died. Should I go down the thing? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's stuff down there.
There's stuff down
The
there?
flagpole's right there. You could just, okay, never mind.
But how do I get back up now?
There's stuff.
There's stuff. Okay. Can I bounce off the sides? No? Is there
Jump
something
on that
down
platform
below?
over there. Oh, now you can't.
Oh, so the water sprays up and shoots you up? Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Forgot about that one at the beginning. Okay. Okay, okay. Ah!
Come on, Plok.
Come on, Plok. We can do this. We can do this. Ah. Okay. Why? So these little, what are they? Little skulls jumping out of the ground? Like
Easter Island heads.
Yes. Yeah, they're getting kind of annoying. Really?
Well, that's it. Block.
Should I try one more time? Let me try one more. I don't think we've hit our 30 minutes yet.
Try one more time.
All right. Well, this is not looking good for my, what, I guess, second attempt to ever play this game, but still, I should be better. All right, come on. Start. Okay. So, we're going to do like an untouched speed run here. Okay. Okay, yes, okay. No more potatoes. Holy moly. Oh, okay. The untouched part of the run has now ended. All right. And there's my underwear. All right, Plok. Come on, get to the next flag. Oh. Oh, there's more stuff over here. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, there's a present. What'd I get? Wait a minute. This game just got awesome. What else can I do with this?
You shoot further.
It just goes further? Okay. It looks really cool. It's like I'm Super Plok. Does he jump higher too?
Well, you can jump higher using the spin jump.
You can kill the dead fish now. Or, I guess, kill them worse. The only thing worse than being dead is being more dead. Oh, it's limited. Oh. That's a shame. Or is it because I got touched?
I think it's limited.
Okay. Well, that's okay. That's pretty cool, though. So there's some cool power-ups. Yeah, because I can't shoot the fish otherwise. Ah. Okay, I'm just going to try and speed through now just to get to a new level. I want to show you something further than level 3. Dear. Okay.
This time we're not following the arrow.
Not following the arrow. I'm not going down. I'm not falling for that trap.
Don't do it.
I asked Dan, and Dan said, sure, follow the arrow. There's shit down there. No, don't go down there.
There is, but you can't handle it.
I can't handle these big-headed monster things that have the big jewels. Haha, did that one without getting touched. Take that. Plok. Aw. Oh, come on. Okay.
Yeah, your first instinct on those guys need to be jump.
I know, but my first instinct is always like shoot. But that's not what it should be. It should be get out of the way.
The best offense is a good defense.
That is true. I have heard that somewhere. All right, Plok. Oh, arrow.
Don't do it.
Oh, come on. I had it. I had the jewel. Oh, gotta get one more. Okay.
You were at the flagpole, man.
I know. So just to dispel any of those like, oh, he owns a game store, he's probably awesome at video games rumors or thoughts. No, not really. I do love to play though, and I do love platformers like this. So
you're pretty good at Yar's Revenge.
I am. I need to do like Atari Let's Plays. But no, I like this game. I think if I was probably not having as stressful of a morning as I've had today, it would probably go a little better. But But you can't help that. Like I said, you can't help when the stress happens. It's gonna happen.
You gotta be level 3, dude.
Wait, what did I get?
You got a bonus block.
Bonus block. Okay.
You
sucked bad enough.
Sucked bad enough. The game felt sorry for you.
The game's like, we can give him a couple. Well, we're gonna spot you a few extra lives just because we know you need it. You poor bastard. Okay. Okay, come on now. Not falling for the arrow. I know.
This guy.
Oh yeah.
You got it.
Oh yeah. All right.
Just don't die.
No, I didn't get the jewel. Give me the jewel.
You did it.
It says bang. Nice.
You've been diddled again.
All right. So let's go on to number 4. All right.
You have a bonus block now.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Can you jump higher?
Yes, use your spin jump.
Oh, okay. Why wasn't I doing that the whole time? Are there times you don't want to do a spin jump?
You have less control.
Ugh. Yeah, okay. I don't know how I'm not dead yet. Okay. Nope. Get me out of that water. I like how he screams. He's like, ah!
Oh, your arm's just floating around.
Where's my pants and arm? Okay, well.
I think that's it.
Shall we leave it there? What do you think, Plok? Are you going to play me a song? You are a loser. Maybe next time you can play Plok a little better. Well, so that's me relaxing, guys, and I'll do that again in about a year. So stay tuned for that episode. So anyway, let's move on to level 4 and the boss battles and talk about stress, because now my relaxing Super Nintendo time has caused me more stress. So we'll go into level 4 now. And welcome back to level 4. Aren't we all nice and relaxed now after playing some Plok on Super Nintendo? Why can't we just play Super Nintendo every day? Why do we have to work and deal with stress and crap in our lives? We should play Super Nintendo all the time. It should be a rule. So the boss battle this week, it's stress. It's here. It's all around us. So this time of year, if you're in retail like me, pretty much all day, every day, you have some level of stress. Staffing issues, supply shortages, repairs, break-ins, just the increased customer traffic, which is great. We love the sales. We need the sales. But with additional traffic, there's, additional needs for staffing and supplies and things like that. So, and most customers are awesome. 99% are awesome. But it also brings out some of the customers that don't come in very often, or, they expect everything to be dirt cheap, everything to be available all the time, and don't understand why you're out of stock on things. And, and so it can be really challenging to be in retail this time of year. And so stress is all around us, my friends. So there's the holiday stress, there's family stress, and there's work stress, especially if you're in retail or service industries. So a lot of that can be hard to deal with. I know for me, it's hard to deal with. So all you can do is a couple of things. Shop early if you're shopping for stuff. Plan in advance if you're running a business or anything that's retail focused or holiday driven traffic. You got to plan, prepare, make sure you're well staffed. Make sure everybody's well trained. We make it a point at Game Over to not hire anybody after November 1st because we don't want your first experience with one of our employees to be like their first day and there's some kind of like holiday temp or something, because that's rough. That's stressful for everybody. And so, we do our best to be as prepared as possible. And I know it's not easy, but that definitely helps to do as much preparation as you can. Have a plan. I know for Game Over, like Black Friday, getting through, one of the things that makes it easier for us is we have employee assignments, which employee is going to be like, on the door, on the phone, on the register, so you know where to go. So it's not just a bunch of people running around and a bunch of customers running around and trying to help everybody, and it ends up being a big cluster block. We don't do that. Also take care of yourself. This is probably the thing that I do the worst personally. This is my criticism on myself that, I do not take care of myself very well. I will put myself out there and I will do, 10 jobs. I will work, 15, 20-hour days. I will, do anything I can. Sometimes I don't get exercise or food or sleep like I should. And I should. So that's one of those things that hopefully you can kind of learn from my experience, and don't be like me in that way. But take care of yourself. You will live longer and a happier life, to make sure you take regular bathroom breaks, you eat your meals regularly, get sleep each night. You may not be the kind of person that typically goes to bed early or before midnight, but you really should. And if you get at least 7-8 hours of sleep per night, you'll feel better the next day. You'll work better. You'll have a happier life. So we all know that. Our parents used to tell us that growing up, right? And we'd be like, nah, I can get by on 3 hours of sleep. That's fine. But the older you get, it is that way. And so, when I get, 4 or 5 hours of sleep in a night, I'm kind of a wreck. And so, sleep definitely helps. Food, regular breaks. So take care of yourself to get through the stress. And if you do that, then when it is time to go, it's go time. You're ready to rock. And so, that's what you want to be. And I try and be for Game Over, as much as I wish I took better care of myself in those ways. When I'm here and I'm at work, I try and be on. I'm 110% here. I'm doing everything I need to do and being what I need to be, as much as possible. But it's not easy. So, whatever the case, whether you're ready or not, when a time of stress comes, you just have to push through it, right? You just have to, be strong. You've done as much as you can to prepare, got as much sleep or food as you can, and then at that point, you just have to do it and just get through. So do the best you can on that. Use whatever, you're lacking for improvements for next time. Think about how you could better prepare the next time for Black Friday or family, visits or whatever. So stay the course, stay strong, believe in yourself, put in the work. If you put in the work, you'll get the results. That goes with just about anything in life. And again, dealing with stress, it's not just, work stress or retail stress. It goes to everything. Your love life, your family life, your friends, school, work, how you perform just in general as a human being. It's having less stress in your life or managing the stress you have as well as you can. It'll help you be better in all of those aspects. So it's definitely worth your while to put in some effort to reducing your stress. So if you do that, you'll be better off next time. And we, as humans, we're not perfect to start with. We're often not perfect at the end of life, but at least your life should be a journey of trying to get better. And so, with stress, it's one of those things that you keep working on it. You try and get better as you go through life. So good luck to all of you as you deal with stress. I definitely will keep on, going here as strong as I can and minimizing my stress levels as much as I can. So let's do this. Let's keep going on life. It's definitely worth the time and the stress and the effort that you put in. So you just have to get past those bad parts to get to the good parts. So anyway, on that, I'm going to leave you for the boss battle. Stress, can't get away from it, just have to deal with it. But now let's go on to something a little more fun. Let's go to the bonus level, talk about fan feedback. And we're back with the bonus level fan feedback, my favorite part of the show. I love connecting with all of you and hearing your comments and talking about them. And so here we go. Not a lot of comments this past week, though. I think everybody's been too busy with Black Friday and everything. But of the comments we did have, we got several good ones. Great job. Awesome video. Apparently, I don't remember saying this, but when I was doing the rebuild on you remember this guy from last week, and I was, I guess, putting the new one together, and he just made a comment like one magical screw, because I guess at some point I said there was, I think the other Super Nintendo that we were trying to use first, it was held together by like one magic screw, and everything else was already taken apart, but they couldn't get the magic screw out. Anyway, so that was pretty funny. Also, somebody recommended iFix kits, which have screws and parts for repairing different things. So that's a really good suggestion. Let's see. That was really it on the feedback. Yeah, not any questions or anything else like that. I did want to put something out there for the next show, though, or the next couple of shows. As we just mentioned, you remember this that has the broken insides and obviously the broken outsides now. This big pile of mess of Super Nintendo. Does anybody want this? Like, do you want it? Can you do anything with this? Because I'm going to give it away to somebody. So don't say I never gave anything away. I will give this crappy leftover parts of a Super Nintendo to anybody that wants it. So what you have to do is when you see this, comment on either one of the podcast streams or on the YouTube channel or the Facebook page. But put a comment on there about, I want the broken Super Nintendo, and then tell me why. Like, tell me what you're going to do with it. Are you going to run it over with your car? You're going to throw it out of a 10-story building? What do you want to do with this piece of crap? But you tell me a good story. Tell me something awesome you're going to do, and I will send it to you for Christmas. I will put it in a box. I will mail it to your house, and you can enjoy doing whatever the hell you want to do with it for the holidays. So, enjoy. I'm going to give you till December 15th. So that'll be this week and next week, and we'll go through all those comments, anybody that wants it, and we'll get a list of everybody, and then whoever has the best story, the best idea, whatever, they're going to get it, and I'll get your, off the show, I'll get your address and everything, and then I'll ship it to you on the 15th, and so you'll get it, around Christmas, and you can, have fun, or give it to someone as a gag gift. Who knows? I don't know. Just say, hey, I don't know, it looked good when I packed it, must have been, UPS. So anyway, winner announced December 15th. So you have just a few weeks to let me know if you are the best person to receive that Super Nintendo. And as always, post comments, questions, feedback, anywhere you see the podcast or hear it, the audio only version. So we're always looking for that. If you want to reach me directly with anything podcast related, you can always email podcast@gameovervideogames.com and reach me that way too. And that way I will definitely see your comment. And the other thing I wanted to ask for feedback is make sure you post on the Game Over Video Games social media, Facebook, the store pages, but also the corporate pages, the facebook.com/GameOverVideoGames and Instagram.com/GameOverVideoGames, Twitter.com/GameOverGames. Those are the main handles for Game Over, like the company as a whole, on social media. But post there and tag us on your Black Friday purchases. Let us know what you got at your local Game Over store. I know there were a lot of great deals. We had crowds of people at every one of our locations. So, it was a great day, and a lot of good stuff was to be had. We had a lot of rare games, some really good inventory that was out there that was snapped up by those eager beavers in the morning. They got it. So show us your deals, and we will check out all those pictures and posts to find out how everybody enjoyed the Black Friday. So that's it for this week. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for sticking with the show. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and sharing and commenting and all the good social media stuff that all you guys and gals love to do. So thanks for that. And as I said earlier in the show, stress happens. It definitely happens to me. I know it happens to all of you. We're all in this thing called life together. So, try and stay positive, make the best of things, and know that whatever happens to you, other people are dealing with challenges of their own too. And so, we all have to get over our own hurdles in life and, hopefully help other people, to get over theirs too. And, if we do that, continue to play, fight, overcome challenges, whatever they may be, we can do this. So stay positive. So have a good week, everyone. I'll see you next time on Game Overcast. Game over.